Right.
That's one of the best things about our generation, man.
Yeah.
This new generation, they don't do no research. They be on this
don't care.
marijuana too much. They be drinking too much.
Right.
They
And
worry
they're a
about
prisoner of the
taking
moment.
pictures.
Right. You're right. You're
All
right.
right, go take a picture. Yeah, and I thought it was good, but guess what, Brandon? What this hat taught me.
What?
This hat taught me I got a big ass head. You know how I know?
How? Because you on the last thing in the back.
I'm on the last.
That's a good gauge of what size your head is.
You know, Nicole took a picture of me this week. For the back, my head looked big as OJ. RP OJ.
Right. And that is somebody that has got a big head. Shout out to OJ. Rest in peace. We're gonna get into him a little bit.
Shit, go ahead and get
later.
into him right now. Get into him right now.
Okay.
You know,
we're gonna jump to OJ then. Good Lord, that's funny. The last one. This is a great football player, one of the most dominant running backs, of his time. Would you put him up there? Because a lot of people don't know about OJ and how he was running. I don't even know. Like, he's a little bit before my time as far as following football, like really following football. But I know what he did in the sport.
Here's the thing about our generation, what we can respect before I speak on OJ. Mm-hmm. Me and Brandon's are 80 babies.
Yeah.
OJ was the man athletically in the 70s.
Yeah.
Somehow, me and Brandon know about the past.
Appreciate the past too.
Appreciate the past, and don't put people like, what's the guy who had Baltimore was in the elevator?
Oh, Ray Rice. We'll say Ray Rice.
Like, Ray Rice is better than
OJ. You're right.
You know. Right. That's one of the best things about our generation, man. Yeah. This new generation, they don't do no research. They be on this marijuana too much. They be drinking too much.
Right.
They worry about
a prisoner of the moment.
Pictures.
Right. You're right. You're right.
All right, go take a picture.
Right. You know? But you can find OJ highlights if you want to.
You can
on the field.
2,000 yards in the season.
Both like and this was a real grown man, like with grown men strength on the line, and like he has to be athletic, he has to have power. He's playing for the Bills. Like the Bills had a decent offensive line, but
how many games they had back then in the season, Brandon?
16?
14.
14? Okay.
How many games they had now?
They got 18 now, right?
And he still ran for 2,000 yards in 14 games. And the rules back then was us. That was the rule.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Which we need to bring back. If a guy is running and he's trying to score to feed his family for 3 generations.
Correct.
You got to get this man down by any means necessary.
Let me ask you this during like warm-ups and practice and stuff, was it players with headphones on and they showing their midsection and they worrying about their fashion and they on their phones, or was it just people showing up playing football because they need that money, they need that check?
Those guys back then, they had a wife to pay for, 2 kids, a mistress.
Right, that's what I was about to say. A baby across town. You're right, gotta get mama a house.
All for $35,000 a year.
Right. And they was happy too. They was like, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna put it on the line on the gridiron. And it is what it is.
The money in the NFL back then was paying like triple overtime in the factory. You know?
That's funny.
So if you made triple overtime in the factory, you had a Cadillac and a Buick.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but let me ask you this. So like I said, we know about OJ. That's a stat that I know about OJ.
Mm-hmm.
What's some other running backs that you would put, kind of in that class with him? One I think about is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was a power runner too. Who would you name?
He was great, but let's pull the LeBron card or Peterson.
Okay.
Peterson played 20 years. So he had those useless stats the last 5-6 years to boost his numbers up. So he's a great running back,
Power running back.
Yes, his numbers are boosted because he's the only
He
person
just played a long
back,
time.
came back from ACL.
Right.
Came back for child support.
came back from beating his child. Allegedly.
Came back for discipline his child. He paid $50,000 for it. You know, and y'all beating your child on aisle number 6 in Walmart for nothing.
For free.
You didn't know? So I think a man paying $50,000 may have the right to discipline his child and then go down the aisle and knock everything over.
Right, correct.
Yeah. And
like I said, that's his child.
Ain't been around forever. Sometimes those glass bottles busted on the floor. You daughter was Columbine, nah, Asian pizza. Aisle number 6.
You were funny. That's right.
That's around the same time, man.
Right. But is that his child? That was his child, and he was trying to discipline the child, you know, his way, right? What he thought. I don't think he was trying to hurt his child. But, you know, as a parent, it's a thin line.
And I know OJ was a good player in college and NFL.
In the pros, right.
And they did that in Buffalo. You know, back then they didn't have no real heating systems. They had put that wood on that fire.
And that's another thing. Like, he was doing all that running in the cold, you know. So he wasn't no joke. And then became a superstar and a movie star.
Correct.
He was in Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen. That's real old. They don't even show that movie anymore, like the Naked Gun movies. But
look at this. Brennan had to look that up. That's how he respected. You know, I ain't never seen the movie.
Oh, you didn't?
I know the name of it. Brennan know the name of a woman.
I used to like the movie.
I just thought about what's the girl off Golden Girl? That's where it came up. Betty Grace.
Betty Ross.
The last one who passed.
That's the funny one. Like,
yeah,
I think that's her name.
Yeah. So Brandon said another woman's name. That's who popped up in my head. I said, "Yep, you're right. That's her." You know,
right? But I think you probably seen it. But like OJ did Hertz commercials, run through the airport. Like he was big. He was big in Hollywood, big in the NFL. Got a great personality. And I do want to get into how, because we've never talked about this like on here on the show and stuff. How do you feel about OJ? Brandon, do you think the Jet? But listen,
you try.
I'm not. We're staying safe. I just want to lean on.
How are you staying safe with what you about to say? What you about to say?
Because I'm talking about partnerships. I'm just going to ask you about the justice system. Do you? He. Okay.
No, keep going. I'll answer.
He went to trial. He was found innocent. He had a civil suit. He ended up paying out on the civil suit, or lost the civil suit.
Let's say he was acquitted. That's a better word.
Right.
Yeah.
Then when to try to get some of his stuff back, ended up doing some time, got out. He did his time. That's kind of where I'm going. But I think when he passed, a lot of people felt like they wanted to throw shots at OJ, and they did the same similar thing when Kevin Samuels passed away. I just don't know why people go ahead. Yeah, it's different. Go ahead. But how do you feel?
The first enslaved American arrived on the shore 1619, allegedly.
Okay.
All right. Up until 1619 and 1994.
Okay.
No beautiful person in America could not use the justice system or law system.
Correct.
Against anybody other than themselves.
Right.
So when Brandon Granddad was a cop,
you remember that?
He could not. I just made that up.
Oh, well, he was. I thought I'd show you that.
All right. Well, Granddaddy was a cop. He could not arrest a white man. He was only qualified to arrest black man only.
Right. And that was fair in some people's eyes at the time, right?
Correct. So OJ came up. He said, okay, let me get some this is America. People looking for the come up. Let me get some of the hot lawyers who want to come up quick.
Okay.
Name one of the lawyers, Brandon.
Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran blew up. If You must acquit if the glove don't fit. Huh? Kim Kardashian, her papa,
daddy, right?
The daddy came up. See, watch this, guys. If you don't know this, lawyers are predators too.
Correct.
They looking for the next black person who was drinking DUI and had a Glock on him with a switch on the back of it.
Because they want to get the money, or do they want to help? They want to help a beautiful person. Which one is it?
Both. Fame and recognition. Right. Big Crump. Right. A nobody. Trayvon Martin came up there.
Said a nobody.
No, back here. Okay, excuse me. Big Crump before Trayvon Martin, a nobody.
You're right. We don't know him.
After Trayvon Martin, a somebody. All the presidents get to see him. He's going to Chicago, doing deals in Chicago. You got to remember, Brandon, a lawyer only go work in the place you licensed in. This man maybe only licensed at least one state. So he going to Chicago, link it up.
Right, making deals.
Okay, I put this on CNN. You know, Fox gonna see me. We get 25 mil. The lawyers charge 60-40. So since I'm being corrupt, you just cut me maybe 10 mil off top. I do none of the background work. I just come up here, talk,
right. Do press conference.
The family.
There you go. Right.
Call Biden up, said the funeral's on Sunday. Bring your best suit, meet us down here.
Turn some of the heat down in the city. That's basically what they want you to do.
Turn the heat down in the city. He get 10 mil. You know. The family,
you know they're trying to they want to bust the Popeyes up. They want to tear up the AutoZone. They're trying to do that.
Can't do that. You can't. That's good Middle Eastern people money going to waste right there. You can't do that. No, you can't.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's what they do. So O.J. Simpson was the first black person in America to use a system created against certain people to use, and he succeeded with it.
And shout out to Timothy, because this is the point that I wanted to bring up, because there was a detective, like Timothy said, lead detective Mark Furman pled the Fifth Amendment when asked, did he plant evidence in the O.J. Simpson case? Then the large size gloves, when O.J. was wearing a 2XL gloves, all gave the jury reasonable doubt. So there you go, because he put them on. They was tight, right? Then they gave him another pair. And then they seem to fit a little bit. So,
and let's discuss reasonable doubt.
Okay,
Brandon, is your butt cheeks fresh right now?
Possibly.
See, there you go. Not guilty. Reasonable doubt. He could say yes. He could say no. Anything what Brandon said in the correct. If Brandon said they are 100% clean to go, which nobody never knows because your ass cracked, you know. Right. So anything he said past that was, hey, it's not reasonable. Hey,
but it's at the time when this case. Do you want to?
Oh, so boring. It's so boring. I wish I had a coloring book that speaks. What is this? Oh my gosh! Coloring book of black icons. Viola Davis. Ooh, this is cool. Taylor is a super talented basketball coach and former player. Okay, look at these good people. Wow! It's Michael Jackson! Does this look like Michael Jackson? Order your coloring book of black icons today.
Introducing the Coloring Book of Black Icons, a vivid coloring book celebrating famous African-American figures, from Simone Biles to Michael Jackson. Ignites your child's imagination from learning about inspiring leaders in history. Each page is a journey through courage, creativity, and change. Let's color the story that shaped the world. Hey, good day, everybody. My name is Lewis, and I'm just came to let you know that I have the best financial book for black people on the market today. This book is designed to help you with things like student loans, housing, employment, and also create income streams so you can support your family and provide security for everybody around you guys. This book is black owned, and I use a whole lot of black companies making this book. This book is available on the link below. Make sure you check it out, guys. Check out my reviews. as of today, every person who read my book gave me a phone call about how great the book is, guys. Don't miss this great opportunity to earn some black magic, guys. And it's a quick read and it's entertainment. Look at it. I got strippers in the name. But the book is called From Zero to 200K. You can check out this book with the link below. Have a good day.